Hey, Waffles, say hi to me. Come here. Yes. Yes. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's great to have you here today. So, I am coming to you with Coffee and Waffles with Len in the tail end of a pretty severe storm that's come through our area. Well, not severe here, but Hurricane Helene went through Florida, and I want to be very mindful of how intense and scary that has been. But it's in the morning right now. It came through the outer bands have come through Charleston, South Carolina, where I'm at. And there were a couple tornado warnings. We went to our safe room in the middle of the night at 3:45. We got up with blaring sirens telling us to get to our safe room, and of course we did. So it's kind of interesting. I mean, it's not severe here, but being transplants from California, going from earthquake country to hurricane country, it's a bit off-settling and a little disturbing to go through all that. Of course, we didn't go through anything as severe as what they call the up. No, we're the low country, and then there's the Midlands, and then there's the highlands, uplands. Yeah, they've got names for all the geography here. And so, I mean, a hurricane force, category 1, going through Atlanta, Georgia. That's bizarre. So it's intense. And so that's exactly what I want to talk to you about today, is when we're going through storms in our lives, literal ones and emotional and spiritual storms. Where is God? And we've got that question. God, I'm going through this. Where are you? And so a few years ago, during the pandemic, I was at a church in California, and I did a video of me doing a watercolor painting while telling a story. And I would like to share that again with you. It was Where's God in Your Storm? And it's perfect, and I'd like to repost it here for our Coffee with Waffles viewers. So please watch this, and I hope it's encouraging to you. Can I ask you something, though, as this channel is newly formed, even though it has some older videos? If you're new to this channel, or would you go back and watch the older videos? None of them are very long. They're all encouraging. If you're here watching this, you know how encouraging they are, and I would love for you to go back and help get the YouTube algorithms, to recognize, oh, people are watching, and to promote this channel and these videos. And then, of course, like and subscribe and all those things. That would be really helpful to get this encouragement out to more people. I would love that. And thank you for being here. And again, I hope you find encouragement in this. So go ahead and watch this video. Today I'm going to give you another watercolor illustration of a great point that I hope we will all capture. This isn't my best painting. I'm not trying to make my best painting, and I'm having fun just using the painting to illustrate a great principle and a point. Well, as you look at the painting, you see that there is a boat on some water that's being created, and it looks calm. It looks like beautiful color water, nice clear sky. And sometimes our lives are like that. We have moments where nothing's going on, and we just think things are wonderful, and we get complacent, don't we? And we get forgetful of all the blessings that we have in our lives. And we think, oh, it's always going to be this way and nothing's going to happen. Well, as we've seen, stuff happens, right? Back in November, I shared a message with our church called The Lord is Near. And I started with this story out of the book of Matthew. Jesus got into the boat and started across the lake with the disciples. And suddenly a fierce storm struck the lake, with waves breaking into the boat, but Jesus was sleeping. And the disciples went and woke him up, shouting, "Lord, save us, we're going to drown." And Jesus responded, "Why are you afraid? You have so little faith." Then he got up and rebuked the wind and waves, and suddenly there was a great calm. The disciples were amazed. "Who is this man?" they asked. "Even the winds and waves obey him." Well, here's calm in our lives, and we're in that boat, and the boat is our experience in life, and sometimes it's calm. And so here they're in this boat, and the storms come up, and they are just all of a sudden just filled with desperation. Oh, what are we going to do? And Jesus is there sleeping. And as I said that November, they woke him up so Jesus could worry with them because they're thinking we're going to die. And the storm clouds come and it gets crazy and the waves start crashing and we think, what is going to happen? How are we going to survive? And we do get filled with fear. And for those of us that are believers, sometimes we feel guilty about that, but let's just acknowledge the reality that we're human and the waves crashing and the clouds coming do cause us to have great concern. And these are, as we keep hearing, unprecedented times. This is something so incredible happening, and it's wild. But I want us to remember that there is somebody in the boat with us. God is in our boat. The Lord is near. He is with us. And I want us to take great comfort in that reality that God is so very present in whatever our circumstance. Whether it's facing job loss or impending sickness, or you know what? This isn't going to be the only trial and struggle that we have in our lives. This is going to pass, and most of us may look back on this as that time when that happened. But you know what? Struggles will always happen in our lives, and it's great to remind us that God is in our boat. He is watching over us, and He's calling us not to find strength in ourselves. He's calling us and to see who He is for us and with us in our lives. I'm wrapping up the painting, as you can see, adding accents and wave crashes, and Jesus is there in the boat with us. And I hope you find encouragement with that today. Our worship team this weekend is going to do a song called "In Control," and I'd like to share the chorus with you because it's so beautiful. I lift my hands to heaven, hear my heart surrendered. I tell my soul again, you are Lord of all. And though the seas are raging, you will speak and tame them. In you I find my rest, you are in control. In you I find my rest, you are in control. God bless all of you today. Remember, God is in your boat. He's taking care of you. He loves you so very much. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. It was fun for me to do the storytelling, illustration, painting, and of course I did mention, a message that I'd spoke back in November and different things. So some of that, maybe didn't make sense to you watching it, but everything else, I'm sure, I believe in my heart that it hit home for all of us, because sometimes we're just so concerned in the middle of everything we're going through, like, I'm gonna die, we feel that sometimes, like it's overwhelming. It's anxious driving, it's fearful, it's just crazy. I have some friends in my small group that said, crazy town banana pants. And that's what it is. Sometimes it's just overwhelming. So, and Waffles had a great time trying to watercolor, because this is all about coffee with Waffles and Len. And she, took her opposable thumbs, her dew claws, and she tried to hold that brush and paint. No. But if she could have, she would have wanted to. But, so again, I hope it was encouraging to you. And trust in God. He's right there with you. He is in the boat with you in the middle of your storm. And flash flood warning, rain is coming. I'm going to close the top right now. Here we go. Yeah, we had a siren go off as I was getting ready to do this, saying flash flood warning. So, I was risking it with the top down. Okay. Well, there you go. Hey, as I sign off here because I fear some intense storm may be coming our way, I'm not concerned because God is with us. That said, I am wise. If you're in the middle of an actual storm, be careful, be wise, go to your safe room, and don't be grumpy with your wife like I am in the middle of the morning. Oh, that's another story. All right. Hey, thank you, everybody. Be good to others. Bye bye.